This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations, you've found the right place. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation and transformative healing. You may begin the session by allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Hello friends, welcome back. Thank you for the gifts. Either sitting upright or lying down. The choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you, even through the surface. Hello, Michael. Welcome back. Thank you for the gifts. The earth is so strong. She can carry the full weight of your body and anything else you may be carrying. Allowing yourself to be fully held and fully supported at this time. In bringing your awareness to your breathing, simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Thank you so much for the gifts, and welcome back, friends. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Hello, Gayatri, welcome back, and thank you for the gift. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the chest. Nice natural breathing. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. With every inhale that you take, drawing in vital life force energy. With every exhale, releasing any worry, releasing any stress, releasing any tension. Giving yourself permission to just let it all go. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gifts. Following your own rhythm of breath. Inviting in more peace, more calm, more clarity. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Allowing the breath to be both your anchor and your guide into this present moment. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Finding a moment of stillness here. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Maybe beginning to feel soft waves of serenity washing all over your body. Soft Soft waves of serenity washing through the crown of your head, washing through your scalp as you release any tension being stored in the crown and the scalp. Soft waves of serenity washing through the forehead, washing through the mind as you release any worry you are storing in the forehead, allowing peace to flood the mind. Soft waves of serenity washing through the eyes, washing through the temples as you soften all around the eyes. Hello, Corinne. Welcome back. Thank you for the gifts. Soft waves of serenity washing through the cheeks as you release any tension you are storing in the cheeks. Soft waves of serenity washing through the jaw, as you relax all throughout the jaw. Soft waves of serenity washing through the throat, washing through the neck as you release absolutely anything you are storing in the throat and storing in the neck. Thank you so much for the club. Cheers, POTUS. Soft waves of serenity washing down the shoulders as you soften all throughout the shoulders. Soft waves of serenity washing down the arms, washing down the biceps, washing down the triceps, washing down the elbows, washing down the forearms, washing down the wrists, washing down the hands, washing all the way down through to your fingertips. As you allow the arms to go, limp like noodles. Soft waves of serenity washing through the chest as you release any tension you are storing in your chest. Soft waves of serenity washing down your back as you release any tension you are storing in the back. Soft waves of serenity washing down the belly as you release any tension you are storing in the belly. Soft waves of serenity washing down your glutes as you soften through your glutes. Thank you so much for the gifts. Soft waves of serenity washing through your hips as you release any tension being stored within the hips. Soft waves of serenity washing down your groin as you release any tension you are storing in your groin. Soft waves of serenity washing down your legs, washing down your quads, washing down your hamstrings, washing down your knees, washing down your shins, pushing all the way down to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. A soft current of relaxation circulating all throughout your body. Relaxation filling every crevice of your being. Thank you so much for the gift. Mr. Man. And now you may imagine yourself at the top of a gently sloping hillside. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. It is a beautiful night. The night air feels perfectly warm and comfortable against your skin. Yet there is a refreshing, cool breeze. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thousands and thousands of fireflies surround you, flickering in the darkness. The sounds of crickets chirping fills the night air. Perhaps there is a babbling brook somewhere close by, and you hear the soothing sounds of trickling water. Off in the distance, you can hear an owl go hoo-hoo. And there are 10 steps down this gently sloping hillside. With each step that you take, you become more grounded, more at ease, more balanced, and more relaxed. Starting all the way at the top. At step number 10, hello Ariel, thank you so much for the night star. I appreciate you. Feeling more and more relaxed. Thank you for the hand heart, Joanne. As you move on down to step number 9. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down as you move on down to step number 8. Body so relaxed as you move on down to step number 7. Thank you for the gifts. feeling so peaceful, so tranquil, so at ease. As you move on down to step number 5. Thank you for the gifts. Body relaxing even more. Thoughts slowing down even more. As you move on down to step number 4. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts, mind becoming quieter and quieter as you move on down to step number 3. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to step number 2. And finally feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at step number 1. And if you have an emergency, thank you so much for the gifts, or a bodily function to attend to, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with anything that you have to deal with. And you will receive the full benefits of this session as if you had stayed the entire time. And you will wake up tomorrow feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you sleep tonight. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so very much. And thank you so much for everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. I know it can be hard to tap when you're so totally relaxed, so I appreciate everyone that manages to get the tapping in regardless of the relaxation. And thank you so much for the night star, Monica. I appreciate you. Hello, Patrick. Welcome back, friend. Welcome to everyone I didn't get to say welcome or welcome back to. Thank you all so very much for being here. Thank you so much for all of the kind and generous contributions. Hello, Siba. Welcome back. Thank you for the gift. And, of course, thank you for being here with me tonight and practicing. Okay. Now that you are at the bottom of your gently sloping hillside, you notice that there is a chest right in front of you. This chest is made entirely of your favorite colors of light. Thank you so much for the gifts. Beautiful shades of light swirling, making up the shape of this chest. place inside of it. Anything you are worried about, anything that is just stressing you the heck out, anything that feels big, heavy, and overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with all of this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. Thank you so much for the gifts. But for right now, your only job is to just relax so you can put all of that stuff inside of this chest and put a lid on it. And I don't know if you can hear the dog licking me like softly in the background. He keeps licking my knee. Stop. That must sound weird. If you can hear it, sorry. Or maybe some of you enjoy the noises. And now as you bring your awareness to this place that you have found yourself in, you find yourself in a meadow under the velvet night sky. The twinkling of stars decorates the night. The soft, plush, green grass has beautiful little wildflowers all strewn out it. Up above you, a luminous crescent moon hangs in the sky, like a lantern that guides you back home to yourself. As you stand here, you feel absolutely sublime. The moon above you begins to drip, drip, drip. A soft, warm, luminous, white liquid. This liquid feels refreshing, comforting, renewing, like tiny droplets of pure bliss. And the moon drip, drip, drips this healing nectar all over you. It begins to infuse itself into your hair, into your skin, into every fiber of your being. Filling every part of you with deep healing and nurturance. And the moon drip, drip, drips, soft, white, luminous, warm liquids, like you are being bathed in starlight. It settles in your aura. It settles in your spirit. It settles in your mind. It settles in your body, lighting up every part of you that it touches. And the moon drip, drip, drips, luminous, soft, warm liquid, slowly trickling down your scalp, down your neck, down your back, down your chest, down your torso, down your arms, and down your legs, completely saturating you with healing nectar. And the moon drip, drip, drips until every part of you heals. Absorbing her radiance and her divinity through your skin. Letting the moon completely nurture you. Thank you so much for the gifts. And the moon drip, drip, drips, soft, warm, luminous liquid. Until you are completely drenched. Cleansed, purified, and renewed. Thank you so much for the gifts. And the moon drip, drip, drips. Her radiance completely surrounding you. Feeling her protection, feeling her love. Feeling her tenderness. And the moon drip, drip, drips all throughout the night. And you are to stay resting here. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. In the radiance of this healing nectar, you are also invited to come back into this present moment. Whatever is feeling so good for you right now. Back into your mind, back into your body. Continuing to carry the radiance, healing, and nurturance of the moon with you long after this session is over. And I will begin to wrap you in a blanket of protection. This blanket of protection will continue to harmonize and balance your energy. It will repel and defend against any unwanted energies. And if there are currently any beings or entities that are attached to your field of energy that are just draining you or fueling you with fear, with peace and love, these entities and beings are now released, and they may never return. You and you alone have full spiritual authority and ownership over your energy. And any contracts that you have entered into in this life or any other that give permission to a being or entity to be able to exert spiritual authority, ownership, control, or unwanted influence over you are now dissolved. The contract is broken. The karmic cycle is over. You are free. You are sovereign. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. And if at any point in time you feel like you can sense that you have picked up some sort of unwanted energy, or that there is an unwanted energy being directed at you, it is your birthright as a being of free will to be able to release any unwanted energy at any time. You have the same exact amount of divinity within you as anybody else. We are all born with the same amount of divinity. It is our karma that is different. So there is absolutely no one that can exert anything over you that you cannot defend against. They are not more powerful than you mystically. Thank you so much for the gifts. You are divinely loved. You are divinely cherished. You are divinely looked after. And you are divinely protected always. You have absolutely nothing to worry about. As you go to sleep tonight, good things are happening in your life. As you go to sleep tonight, blessings and miracles are making their way towards you. As you go to sleep tonight, so many wonderful things are happening for you. And when you wake up tomorrow morning, you will wake up knowing that you are truly blessed. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you will wake up knowing that you are loved by the divine itself. And tomorrow, so many good things are going to happen to you all throughout your day. Everything is working out for you. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about. No matter what that looks like in this moment. The universe can work in very mysterious ways. And sometimes the universe working to our benefit can feel very confusing. But you don't have to worry. Know that you are divinely guided and divinely protected, and that is all you need to know. Okay. We will go ahead and conclude this session with our... Why do I always mess this part up lately? We will go ahead and conclude this session with a message from Spirit. So we're going to be using Heavenly Bodies Astrology. Wonderful deck. I'm pretty sure I just got this deck at Barnes & Noble's. Fun fact, Barnes & Noble's has like a really good tarot card selection. It's under, they have... When I was like a teenager, they used to have like a new age section in Barnes & Noble's. They updated it, so now they don't have like a new age section. They have a self-transformation section, and this is where you find witchcraft stuff, and it's actually low-key pretty phenomenal. Like, you get these really cool incense and all sorts of stuff over there, and this is one of my Barnes & Noble's finds. But they have like just a really amazing selection of tarot and oracle cards. Like I think I got all of my Disney decks. Like, you can get around Halloween time, you can get the Nightmare Before Christmas deck, the Hocus Pocus deck, and what's the third one? The Disney Villains deck, which of course I have all of them. They even have like DC and Marvel themed ones. I don't think I've shown you the comic book decks yet. I should. Obviously I got the DC one because Starfire's in it. I still have to get the Marvel one. Anyways, what is... tonight's. Thank you so much for the gifts. Message. What would like to be brought to our awareness right now? What truth would like to be revealed right now? What's up with the collective? She a social girl. We have curiosity, intellect, and networking. Okay, I'm also getting communication for some reason. Like when I pulled Gemini, communication was like actually the first thing that came to my mind. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. Why are you licking my back? It's a little distracting if I'm being honest. Okay, but I guess you can keep going because who am I to deny you the deliciousness of my back, I guess. Okay, I'm getting two different messages. One message is there is someone within proximity to us, and this is something that I've been sensing a lot lately, so I feel like if it's being given to me for all of us, it's probably something the collective is going through and not just me. There is someone that has some sort of proximity to us that's very, like, curious about us. They might be keeping their distance. I think, well, one, it could be for several reasons, which is why I'm being given several different messages, or two, it's just different for every person, so there's going to be different messages, but I feel like it's going to be one, for some people it's going to be they're keeping their distance for several different messages, and for other people it's going to be they're keeping their distance for one of these reasons. But there's someone around us who's like in our network somewhere who's like very curious about us, and they might be keeping their distance, one because they have like some sort of trauma and they don't want to like form friendships too closely. Like they've kind of learned the lesson that they need to like scope people out and get like a good sense of who they are before like interacting with them and entering their life. So they're just kind of like they're digging their little feelers all up in your energy, trying to be like, are you a safe person, or are you one of the people that presents themselves as a safe person but is actually very unsafe? What was the other group of people? For the other group, well, okay, there's three groups. For another group of people, there's going to be someone entering your life who you are very curious about. And I feel like the smart approach to this, Gemini is an air sign after all, and air is intellect. Yeah, air is ruled by intellect. I feel like, and I'm not saying at all that this is like some sort of warning and that you need to do this, because no, this is just like if maybe in the past, like you had a tendency to like let people in or be vulnerable with people very quickly, it's just a matter of like learning from that mistake and being like, okay, maybe we don't jump right in here. Maybe we kind of like dig our feelers and their energy a little bit and see what they're kind of about, before deciding if this is an energy that we want to engage with. And so for this group, I feel like there's going to be some sort of communication that's coming your way, and don't be scared of the communication. Just like, don't put your cards all out on the table all at once is something that I'm hearing. And then, yeah, don't give too much away too quickly, but also like make sure that you're kind of like paying attention, not just to what this person is saying, but like the behavior. Like, okay, so for some people, I'm getting that there is someone within our proximity, and it's like they've been kind of like digging their feelers into our energy because they want to see how they can mirror us. They want to see like what our interests are, what our likes are. Don't assume that anyone is this way, by the way. Like, you want to be able to remain open and vulnerable. You don't want to assume the worst. Like, don't assume the worst, but don't assume that like this is Prince Charming coming your way either, is one thing that I'm getting here. Feel the situation out. Ooh, and then the other part of this is like, they could also be like giving back to you, like whatever you're putting out there. This could be someone who's like highly sensitive, and if you're coming from like a very hurt place, like they could be reacting to like that kind of energy, and they could end up being the bad guy in your story, not because they're really a bad person, but because energetically, like, that's just what they are in how, like, the purpose, the function that they serve in humanity is like kind of being that mirror for people. So it's like whatever you're kind of like putting out there is what you're going to get out of this person. And again, they're not doing this intentionally. That's literally like just like the purpose of their energy. How they interact with people is they're kind of a mirror for people. So like, don't take anything too personally is another thing. But like, there might be someone around who's like, they're kind of like, they're doing like research on you, right? And the intention here is to kind of figure out, like, I'm going to be real with you. For some people, this is someone who's just trying to charm your panties off, and like they're doing research because they want to see like how they can reflect like what you want back at you so that they can charm your panties off. This is for some people, but this isn't for everyone, and don't assume that everyone's trying to charm your panties off. And then there is a third group of people. What's the third group? Maybe the third group is me, and that's why it disappeared from my head. Let's go ahead and read for Gemini, and maybe I'll get the third group back as I'm reading. $66. I love that it's on page 66 for Gemini, because 6 is the lovers and Gemini is the lovers. And then 66 would be a mirroring number, and then Gemini is the mirror. Oh, that's a cute synchronicity. For some people, this is someone... Okay, third group of people. We got the third group of people. Third group of people. This is someone who, like, they're doing it out of, like, a genuine place of love. And that's kind of the tricky part about this message, is because for some of you, this is definitely someone who's just trying to charm your panties off, and I don't want you to be like too hopeful that you're the third group. This third group this is a soulmate. 6 is the number of soulmates. And 66, like what a soulmate essentially serves to do, and that is exactly what Gemini is. It serves to mirror part of yourself. So for some of you that have been doing really, really good work on your healing journey, you're going to get that reflected back to you, that like, yes, you've healed, and yes, you're ready to like be vulnerable and be loved and be receptive to receiving all of the goodness that this person has to offer. This could be someone who's been like really taken advantage of a lot in the past. And it's like they know they have so much to give, but they want to make sure that like you're not just interested in them because of all of the things that they know that they can offer you. And I feel like this is someone that can, I'm hearing for some of us, like someone wants to come in and take care of us, and this is like exactly the kind of partner that we want. But they want to know that like we're not doing it out of a place of like materialism or ego, or like that's not like our core personality, is that we're just like using people to get gains in our life. Because they really do want to take care of you, and they really do have a lot of offer, and this is like a really, really good soulmate connection. So keep that in mind. This could either be someone trying to charm your panties off or your soulmate. Take it as it resonates. And there is beauty and freedom in lightening your connection to the earth. While your deep connections and commitments are an important part of life, there is also value in detachment. Yes, detachment. Exactly. Stay detached. Do not get too attached to the outcome. Like, that's another thing that we have to be careful of here. Like, we don't want to have this person enter and we're like, my soulmate, and then we get like too attached to what that looks like and what exactly that means. We have to kind of like let this evolve naturally and on its own, and stay detached from the outcome. While your deep connections and commitments are an important part of life, there is also value in detachment. Where can you lighten up and stop taking things so seriously? Don't take it too seriously. Where can you step outside of your routine and infuse some versatility? Experiment with different ways of responding to life, approaching them as playful taste tests. I don't think I can say that on TikTok. Seek new experiences in light connections. Open your mind and welcome energetic movement. Play with... When I first started reading this sentence, I read it as play with something. For some people, this is going to get very spicy. Play with letting life pass through you and not holding things so tightly. Remember, everything is temporary. Nothing lasts. Even if like this is your life partner and, you know, you guys do get together and you get married and you have children, that's not even gonna last. One of you is gonna die before the other one. There is like a sense of mortality that's still attached to that. Nothing is permanent. Don't take things too seriously. It's life. Have you met other people? Other people are freaking ridiculous. And how can you take life so seriously when there are so many freaking ridiculous people in it? And these ridiculous people are in like serious positions of power and whatnot. Don't take anything too seriously. Okay. What is the rest of this message? Now moving on to the cerulean sequence. So then this is like the third six because, where'd the book go? Oh, it's in my lap. Because Gemini was... We had 66 and then 6. So we have angel number 666 making its way into this reading. And what we want to remember is that 6 is the number of love. So it feels like for some of us, this is going to be like a really genuine good connection. This is going to be like a very genuine soulmate connection. Someone that you can talk to for hours. Someone that you like, you know, you just want to spend so much time with them. And this one is like species selector. So I feel like this is like, you guys might like to play games together. For the other group, for group number 2, this might be someone who's just playing games with you and trying to charm off your panties. So this is, again, be careful. Take it with a grain of salt, because there's someone that, for one group, this is going to be someone that's like definitely just playing games with this gaming controller over there, and not the good kind. For the other groups, though, this is going to be someone who like, they might like to play games, the good kind, again. And this is like going to be, oh, love is about choice, and this is a selector. So like this is, you're going to be their choice, and you're going to know that you're their choice. And as like I was sitting this King of Dun, and there's another 6. Yeah, there is the potential for love for a lot of people. 5, things evolve over time. Give this time. Don't rush things too fast. Or this could also be an existing connection, where it's starting to evolve. 5 is the number of change. And there could also be, 5 is also about like breaking cycles and stuff like that. So, if you're in some sort of connection and, okay, for some people it's going to go it's going to go different ways for different people is what I'm getting. For some people, like, you might be in some sort of connection already, but you're recognizing that it's a very karmic cycle, and there's a lot of crying and a lot of anger and a lot of like, there's probably a lot of passion, but passion can go different ways, right? You can be very passionate and start throwing stuff across your house in a fit of passion. There's a lot of other stuff you can do with passion. So, you know, it's a very... Having a lot of passion in a connection can be good. Sometimes not so much. This is, yeah. But so this can go different ways. For some connections, this could be like, it's kind of coming to an end, and you're going to be recognizing that because it's like someone, either one or both partners is just like so sick of this person, and things have evolved to a point where you're ready to break that cycle once and for all and kind of leave that connection. For other people, this is going to be a connection that's starting to evolve into something. And then we have 0 with flooding. Okay. So with 0 is the number of infinite possibility. It is the blank slate upon which absolutely anything is possible. And that's exactly how you should kind of go into any of any partnerships or potential partnerships that start to make themselves known within the coming days, or, you know, foreseeable future, is anything is possible right now. Keep your guard up, use your head, use your brain, think with your brain and not like other parts of your body. Make sure you're doing that first and foremost. Okay, so, oh, this is, 0 can also be devastation. Like if we look at this right there, it says death and you have the skull and crossbones. So for some people, there is a connection. Some people are currently in connections that are going to come to an end. I really can't mince words on that one. It's 0 can sometimes be like total devastation, but it feels like this connection is being completely wiped out so that a healthier connection can come in and begin. For other people, this is like there's a sense of something being wiped out, like any kind of like baggage you're holding on to or anything like that. Like that's what's going to be wiped out here, so that something healthy can come through here. Okay, that was quite the message. Spirit had a lot to say, and of course it happened for freaking Gemini with their talkiness and communication, and god dang you Mercury. That was a mouthful. Anyways, we're not even going to get into the bottom of the deck. There is a message there. I'm going to take it that that's a message for me because I think that's where we're leaving this reading. I will be back tomorrow evening at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next session. And tomorrow night we're going to do the cradle rocking. So if you like the cradle rocking meditation, grab your blankets, maybe a nice drink, a cup of tea, some pillows, because we're rocking the cradle tomorrow. So I will see you very, very soon. Bye.